Hello everybody. I don't know if this is recording. Yes, sorry. This is recording, yes, because I'm never sure with this camera. You know, it's a shitty Samsung camera from maybe 10 years ago. I think it's got 10 years, it's already 10 years old. Anyway, this video is gonna be about death metal. You know, death metal is a genre I don't listen all the time, because, you know, at every hour, because I like a lot of different styles. I like hard rock, I like heavy metal, I like speed metal, thrash metal, white metal, all type of metal, always with traditional sounds to it. You know, I don't like modern sounding metal, you know, like with alternative influences, or with hip hop influences. I don't like this. You know, it need to have some traditional influences. And of course, death metal has a lot of those traditional influences, no, that I like so much. I'm gonna show you, in this video I'm gonna show you 10, but in total it will be 20 of my favorite death metal albums ever. You know, there are many more than this 20, but I'm gonna show you just 20 that I really love very much. And those are the ones that I'm going to show. Today I'm going to show you 10, and in the next video, maybe I will make later on, or on different day, I will show the other 10 that I chose for my collection. So most of these bands, or the records I'm going to show you, are the early releases, you know, by these bands. A lot of these bands are still going on nowadays, but these are the early releases. And some of these bands still had a lot of thrash metal influences in their music too. You know, they were playing not 100% pure death metal, but of course, in those times, back in the late 80s, you know, it was called death metal, you know, but it's nowadays you could say it is more death thrash metal. Anyway, I will explain this a little better later, when I pick out those CDs. Okay, let's start with Morbid Angel. It's always a good way to start, no? Morbid Angel, second album, obviously a killer. I love Altars of Madness, you know, but this one is very good. Hypocrisy, also their second album. I think it's better than the debut album. That's why I'm showing this one. You know, and what you can hear now, it's them. You know, it's the last song of this record, called Al Totas. I don't know if I say it right. I always love this photo. See, this is a nice band photo. You know, and in these times they were playing real death metal. You know, because later they put too much melody into the music. You know, and then it was not really death metal anymore. You know, not at least not the death metal that I like. This is cool death metal, like you can hear. Check them out on YouTube. You know, if you only know about the later Hypocrisy. Now, the first albums and EP are great. Okay, from Poland, VADER. I love this band. I mean, first time I heard this band was when they showed the video clip on YouTube. Oh no, YouTube no. sorry, YouTube. I have a lapsus here. On Headbangers Ball, you know, the song on MTV, Dark Age. They made a video clip by that song. You know, and it's an amazing song and an amazing record of real death metal. I mean, this is a must-have. Okay. Okay, it was difficult to decide which album I like more by these two, by Pestilence. That's why I'm gonna choose one actually. Yes, I have to still choose one. I think I will choose this one. This one is a little better. I mean, this has a lot of the thrash metal influences, like I said before in the video. You know, this band, of course, sounded more like a death thrash metal band. You know, later with Testimony of the Atheists, the third album, yes, then they became really a death metal band. You know, like sounding pure death metal. But this album have both a lot of thrash metal influences. Okay, let's go. Of course, another band that I didn't know what record to decide is the debut album and the second album by DEICIDE. I still like them nowadays. You know, nowadays they're more technical. You know, they're very good musicians in nowadays DEICIDE. But this album sounded more like obscure, sounded darker and more satanic, I think, in my opinion. You know, the later albums, you know, they sounded less satanic. You know, even if they were maybe sounded even more brutal, and but they sounded, I don't know, more technical and less primitive and direct. You know, direct, like a punch in your face. You know, like, and these albums give you a punch in your face. They are both classics with loads of amazing songs on it. You know, like Sacrifice or Suicide, Dead by Dawn, The Damned, Carnage in the Temple of the Damned. You know, loads of great songs on these albums. You know, they're amazing songs. Some songs, they were already playing them under the name of Ammon. You know, but later, of course, they changed the name to DEICIDE. You know, very, very good albums. Very, very good. Must have. Okay, I already showed you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bands that I like very much. Okay, I'm gonna show you a vinyl this time. Deceased. This is the debut album with King Foley. It also formed later on in the 90s, October 31. And he was also in Doomstone, you know, making fun of black metal, you know, but I have those CDs too, but he was more making fun of black metal. This is death metal, again with thrash metal influences, of course, and I like this album very much. I have everything by this band because I think they never released anything bad. Even the early demos are cool, you know, even if they have a very bad sound. But Deceased is a great US death thrash metal band. Okay, Obituary. I mean, what can I say about these guys? You know, this is amazing. You know, Slowly Rewrought or The End Complete are amazing album. And Cause of Death, I also like it. And I still think that their nowadays records are cool. You know, because yeah, they know how to write good songs. You know, these are just an amazing band, Obituary. I think everybody knows them. Okay, let me see. 3 more to come. Okay, I'm gonna show you just 3. Okay, a tape, Unleashed, from Sweden. Very cool death metal tape. I bought this back in the day. And this is a very cool tape, of course. And also this got one of my favorite songs ever by the band. Let me see, I don't remember the name. Anyway, I don't remember the name, like, fuck it. Yes, good. This is also, again, a good tape. Again, a band from Sweden, Grave. I like this band too very much. But I think especially the first releases are the best, in my opinion. It happens to a lot of these bands, you know, I like more the first albums. And to be honest, a lot of times I didn't listen to the last 4 or 5 or 6 albums by these bands. Just because, you know, I moved on a little bit, to be honest. I like these records very much, but later when I listened to maybe their 3rd album or the 4th album by these bands, then I could hear they were changing their style a little bit, you know, they were not writing as good songs anymore like they did back in their demo days or back in the days of when these records came out, you know. That's why, yes, sometimes I still buy records by these bands, but I don't feel the same for those albums anymore than what I feel for these ones. Of course, when I bought these ones, I was 14 or 15, and now I'm 37 or 38, and I have like a more nostalgic feeling to this, you know, these records. Both Thrower, band from the UK, amazing. I don't think they ever released a bad record, to be honest. You know, these ones always release good records. But again, like I said before, I like the first albums more. And that was the first video, you know, of some of my favorite death metal bands. I showed you just 10 bands, and I hope so you enjoyed this video, you know, and stay metal forever!